There's no easy way of saying this. I'm just gonna say it. Most of you have chlamydia. I critique mansions. I tell you 3 things I like about it, 3 things I don't like about it in a short 3-minute video so we can binge watch them after each other. And in today's episode, we're gonna review 24975 Mulholland Way, 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom, 8,368 square feet, 7,900,000. It sits on a lot that is just over 100,000 square foot. Now, before I tell you 3 things I absolutely love about this property, keep your distance. Yeah, step it back a little bit. Yeah. The content of this video is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Real estate analysis is subjective. It's my personal opinion, and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. For all that stuff, reach out to the listing agent. 3 things I love about this property. The 3rd thing I love about this property is 2.3 acres of land in the woods. I love the woods. You see, by the ocean, I get bored. I'll take it. Ocean's fine. I'll take it. But the woods is just exciting. You see a tiger, you see a lion, you see monkeys, trees. I need all that distraction to keep me going. I need context. I need, different fixtures and things to happen. I've got ADD. Okay, the 2nd thing I love about this property is the finishes. This property walks the tightrope between modern convenience and timeless elegance, like a ballerina crossing the Grand Canyon. It's so freaking warm, at the same time so fresh and architecturally relevant. I absolutely love it. Now, the number 1 thing I love about this property is the wow factor, the layout of this freaking room. Look, you don't need a freaking ocean view or a huge backyard to have a wow factor. You can achieve wow factor in different ways. Look at this room. First, you got that cute little nook over there that is, you see it in the corner of your eye. You're like, oh, I kind of want to hang out there. But then you see this double height ceiling, right? Really big and grand. And then you walk around, you're like, oh, wait a minute, there's a fireplace. I can sit here by the fireplace and enjoy myself. But then you look back, you're like, wow, there's a wraparound hallway around. It's like an amphitheater. Everyone is looking. It's so luxurious and great, right? It has all these elements that gives you wow factor. It doesn't hurt the fact that they have windows from every direction bringing natural light in, right? And then it's Spanish design with Spanish finishes, and it's like, some areas are period perfect, like the railings and the exposed beams. It just brings it all together. This is the room you want to spend the rest of the time in. Now, before I tell you 3 things I don't like about this property, let's talk about the elephant in the room. When I found out that most of you guys have chlamydia, I went through 3 phases of shock. I was like, these people are disgusting, Harry. The second was like, I was like, wait a minute, like, what does that say about me? It was like analyzing. I was like, how come I'm attracting all the people with chlamydia? And then 3rd was like, have some empathy. It's not about you. It's not like you can get chlamydia from them, So in my last video, I asked you guys, if you don't have chlamydia, like the channel, and 94.6% of you did it. So I'm checking up on you guys. Are you okay? If you no longer have chlamydia, press the like button right now. 3 things I absolutely don't like about this property. The 3rd thing I don't like about this property is fire insurance. Look, this is like Jerusalem. It's like Jews, Muslims, and Christians come over here for fire, okay? This is like Zoroastrian's area. It's got plenty of fire, and fire insurance is going to be like off the cheesy, okay? The 2nd problem I have is that we've detected a cell signal. Let me show you guys. We come over here, 91302. That's a cell signal. It's telling us, ZipSmart.ai, in 3 months, this zip code will be 17% more buyer friendly. Now you can read the buyer recommendation, you can read the seller recommendation, you can see the ZMPI forecast for the 12 months out, you can see a live mortgage rate predictor, you can come over here, look at the housing data, crime rate, ooh, that's pretty good, declining factors, and customize your thing. It's amazing. We've done a soft launch, we've not made a big announcement, only to this channel to figure out the bugs before we make a lot of big news, so check it out, it's amazing. But the number 1 thing I don't like about this property is that it's far away from civilization. Look, it's between Calabasas and Malibu, and so far away from mainland Los Angeles that it's really acts as if it's a weekend home destination. And then you have a very small buyer pool for that, much smaller than a primary residence. Then you start competing with Ojai, which is pretty much the same distance to go to. For 7.9 million, you can get very similar gorgeous Spanish homes in Arboleda, and they come with more than 2.3 acres. They come with 5 acres and an orange farm. Then which one would you rather have, right? So it's tough for me to decide between the 2. So I don't know. That's the big negative for me. Now, if you happen to still have chlamydia, if you grab a plastic bag, put a rotten egg and wrap it around your genitalia for 2 weeks, it cures it. Don't look at me like I know. It's just I read it in a book. It's Eastern medicine. You wouldn't get it anyways. Okay. Now I live in the comments. I answer every single comment myself. There's great conversation over here. I love the comment section. Come over there, meet me there. If you like this video, you like one of these videos, I'll see you in the comments. Get out of here.